And now a bitter battle over noise. It's pitting two well-known singers and their neighbors against the owners of a property next door.
The I-Team's Brian Crandall follows up on a long-running dispute with a private party and City Hall, too. Ryan?
Jean Patrice, it's been going on for nearly 2 years. Now, it's the musicians and their neighbors who are complaining about what they claim is a loud racket coming from nearby. Now, despite a win in court and a zoning board ruling in their favor, they're frustrated with what they argue is a lack of action from the city.
It's ridiculous.
Whether it's noisy or not, tension fills the air in Pawtuxet Village. Residents are locked in a contentious fight with the owners of this lot.
Large trucks, cranes, loud metal dropping from wide load trucks.
Lack of respect for the neighborhood.
Roger Farron has concerns over vehicles and other items kept on the land and the noise.
Not only the noises with the transportation of the materials, but the actual work that's being done over there is also very disruptive, very loud.
Does it make you want to move?
No, makes us want to fight.
Gina Preziosi has posted videos, an oversized truck pulling in early in the morning last September, parked trucks and crane parts a couple months ago. The lot is zoned as light industrial.
How is this light industrial?
Just to have proof that we're not crazy, we're not Karens, we're not complaining for no reason.
I met with 4 neighbors who complain about the activity at the lot on Post Road in Warwick, and they have 2 rulings on their side.
We should have peace and quiet in our homes. You know, when someone's clearly breaking the law or the rules, why should we suffer?
A co-owner of the property, Artak Avagian, would not talk on camera, but told me the noise complaints are, quote, absolutely wrong and over-exaggerated. He says big truck activity is infrequent and claims noise from the nearby airport is worse. Avagian tells me the neighbors, quote, have been nothing but difficult for us to do anything. Andy says, I don't think we're bad neighbors at all. We're using our property for what it's intended for. Now, the loudest argument has come from the closest neighbors. Singer-songwriters Vanessa Carlton, with the big hit 1,000 Miles 2 decades ago, and her husband John McCauley of the band Deer Tick. Police records show neighbors have called more than a dozen times since the summer of 2024 to complain about the property. At least 5 of those were from Carlton and McCauley. Police used a sound meter to gauge the noise twice, noting once it was a shade over the city limit. Carlton and McCauley took the property owners to court in 2024, claiming it was a nuisance. A judge ordered the property not to exceed city noise level limits and to stop noise that unreasonably interferes with Carlton and McCauley's enjoyment of their property.
The neighbors in that area, my clients, you know, they're not going to be bullied into just taking it.
This is the couple's lawyer.
They just want to be able to enjoy their home with their daughter.
The construction activity involved in the initial complaints did end, but the fight has not. The property owners appealed to the state Supreme Court, which is ongoing. Neighbors claim the current activity still exceeds the lot's light industrial zoning designation. The city's zoning official, though, said the property was operating within the rules. The neighbors brought their fight to the Warwick Zoning Board, which last November sided with them and issued a violation notice.
They've continued to do it anyways. They've ignored that order as well.
Avagian sued the city to stop that zoning order, arguing it's vague and did not specify what rule they're breaking.
They're choosing not to enforce.
Meanwhile, the neighbors' ire is now also directed at city officials.
We should not have to be fighting like this to have something enforced.
You expect the city to do their job, and they're not doing it.
This is a very bad situation over there on numerous levels. And for whatever reason, you know, it's being ignored.
Mayor Frank Picozzi's office told me he wouldn't talk to us on lawyers' advice because of the ongoing court fight.
We have a mayor who has a love of the city that's allowing this to happen in this corner of the city. I find it's beyond belief that this is happening.
All right, there's a Superior Court hearing next week on the property owners' fight with the city zoning board. And then there's a Supreme Court hearing in 2 weeks in the case between Carlton and McCauley and the property owners. I'm Brian Crandall, NBC 10 News.